Hello guys and welcome back to episode 3 of the Sergio Camiro My Player Career Mode. So in the last 2 episodes we have just finished the pre-season tournament, and now we've simulated through to the first game of the season, which will be against Real Sporting I believe it is. And well, the plan is for us to have that game and the transfer window in it. But if we don't get selected for this first game and we get selected for the match against Almeria, or Almira, however you say it, let me know in the comments down below how you say it, because meh. But if we don't get to play against Real Sporting, then yeah, we'll see if we can put in the Almeria game or Almira game. So let's sim now, and let's take a look at our upcoming targets. The manager says he sees us having a tough time against one or two of the opponents. I reckon that'll be Sporting and Cordoba. Wants us to get an average match rating of 6.0. He wants us to create at least 1 goal, and I want you to create 2 chances in these next few fixtures. Or if we get picked, then yeah, I'm sure we will. And we have not been selected for this first game of the season, and we've made the headlines here. Camiro to make RCD Mallorca debut? Well, no we're not, because we've just seen the lineup and we're not included in it. There's another look at us. There, if you want to read through the article, you can pause the video and read through it. I might read it myself, but yeah, I'm just going to read it in my head because I'm not going to read it out loud. Yeah, the parent is saying that the fans kind of want us to play, but we haven't been selected, so yeah. Let's see how this first game in La Liga 1-2-3, or the Segunda Division, as it is properly known, goes. So 14 minutes in, and they have already scored against us. That is not a good start. That is not what we wanted. And it looks to me as if we've gone for a strong team, strong lineup, and they've scored a second in the 56th minute. And we've picked up an injury, so that's not good. And we have lost the game 2-0. Great. The final result: Real Sporting 2, RCD Mallorca 0. So that's not good. That's not a great start by us, and depending on other results, we'll be down near the bottom of the table, and I believe that is us in last. I'm not sure. Although I like that new thing on the news where it has the 2 people standing, or it has like it's like if there's like a rival match, it'll have like it'll have like a breaking news kind of thing, and it'll have like a standoff kind of thing, like a preview to it kind of thing, but it's actually moving. I like that. And we have had some new people joining the team. We're just checking how long Carlos Castro is out for and what position he plays, but he's a striker, so we may not get the chance. We've moved up to 13th or 16th, I think that's said in the 13th, from 16th, and we're still the second choice right midfielder. So, I'm not sure whether we will get to play in the match against Almeria. But I really hope we do, because to be honest with you, I actually like Almeria. I think they're a fairly good side. And let's take a look at the table here, and Elche, CF Elche. Let me know how you say that, unless I haven't butchered it. So let's take a look at the table here. So, any surprising? Granada down in 14th. That's a little bit of a surprise. Pretty sure they got relegated from La Liga Santander, or the Premier Division. And yes, that is us down in last place. So that's not good. Not a great start. Malaga also in 20th. That's a bit of a surprise. So we're going to take a look at the results here. You can pause the video, take a look for yourself. Yeah. Cordoba and Almeria drawing 2-2 there. Must have been a good match to watch. Right, so let's continue through to the transfer window here. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, obviously we've only just joined, so nothing exciting is going to happen. Well, for Sergio, nothing exciting going to happen. But there could be like some massive transfer deal come up on the news feed. It could be like I'm just trying to think. Paulo Dybala moves to Manchester United or something like that. I mean, me being a Manchester United fan, that'd be good. But yeah, I know that was a bit of a crappy example, but meh. Oh well. So just taking a look at some of the transfers that are going on around the world. Real Madrid seal Mario Mandzukic signing. I want to see how much they spent on him. £25 million. It's not as much as I was expecting. Although he is 32 years old now. I mean, that's a bit of a surprise as well. I didn't think Mario was that old. But well, I'm not saying 32-year-olds are old. Don't get mad. But yeah, I'm just saying. I didn't think he was 32. I thought it was like 27 or something like that. Not much of a difference, but still. So let's continue through the transfer deadline day here. See what else goes on. Yeah. So we're seeing a few teams spending some money here, like Cadiz. They've spent £950,000, and seeing some teams spend nothing, like Cordoba, I do believe this is, who've spent nothing and have sold nobody. So basically, they're doing nothing. Alright, so now we're going to go through and take a look at all the teams, see what they've done. Yeah, so we'll start off with Alcorcon. They've done nothing. Albacete BP, done nothing much. So I'm not going to read through this, I'm just going to go at a nice steady pace so you can see. You can pause at any time if there's a team you like or that you want to see. Obviously I'm going to stop longer for Mallorca's one just to see what we've done. I do believe we have spent some money, I'm not sure. I don't think we've got rid of anyone though. Granada surprisingly not doing anything there. Yeah, Nastic not doing anything either. Few teams not doing anything. Zaragoza getting rid of someone. Aha, us. Oh, we've bought 2 people. And we spent £2,800,000. And yeah, let's go check out who they are, and where they came from. So the first one, I believe, is, let me find him, Joe Rodon, who came from Swansea City, I think that's where he came from. He's in poor form, but I mean that's not. And Juan Fuentes, I'm not sure where he came from, but he's the other signing we made. So those are the 2 new additions to the team, yeah. And yeah, just receiving the confirmation of the transfer window ending. And only 1 day till the game against Almeria. Yeah, pretty excited. Hopefully we'll get picked. The deadline to submit, no, I can't be bothered. I'm just going to look at how much was spent. £518,750,000 spent on transfers. Wow, that's a lot. So now just cutting forward to well, first of all, let me update you. We have been selected for this game against UD Almeria, and we're not on the bench. Sergio is actually starting in right midfielder position, so that's good. Playing in our natural position, and just taking a look at the players here. Yeah, I'm not sure whether the commentators were talking about us when they said they're mid-table side, or if they're talking about Almeria, but then I'm not sure. So yeah, I don't know. So and here is our lineup, going with a bit of a different formation. Bit of a strange formation, if you ask me. Not one I'd tend to use. There was Sergio just running off a minute ago. And just taking a look at the UD Almeria lineup here. And Rene, their goalkeeper, he is, I'm pretty sure he is a pretty, I'm certain that he is a pretty decent goalkeeper, and it'll be very tough for us to break their defence down and to score against them today, even though in real life they're not doing great. I still reckon it'll be tough here, and we'll have to be at our very best to get a decent result out of this game. So yeah, let's give it our all, give it our hardest, and hopefully get the win. So let's start the game. Sergio calling for the pass there, but not receiving it, and he'll call for it now, and he will receive it this time. He's waiting for the overlap, but that was a poor pass in the end. Overhit it. He was aiming to get it in front of his man, but it didn't go that way. And well worked back by our teammate there, winning possession back for us. And that is a great pass through, and unfortunately just not the cross we were looking for. Well worked by the from the defence up to the attackers there. Yeah, that was good play. And you can see Sergio in the middle here. He's not the tallest. I think he's 5'9" or 5'10", so he's definitely not the tallest. It'll be a struggle for him to get high in the air. Thankfully it doesn't come towards him anyway, and unfortunately the Almeria defence clearing the ball, and somehow he's kept that in. And nobody seems to be closing him down really, so, and that's poor. They've just let him through there, and I'm just surprised how the hell he kept that in. But oh well. I mean, that was a poor pass there. Not by Sergio, by the player we passed to, and Almeria could have a chance here. Ooh, a collision in from penalty in the penalty area, and thankfully not giving us a penalty, because I don't think it was. But yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know what that butt was. And well headed away by our teammate. Don't know what Sergio is doing now. That's poor defending. He's just let it go through his legs. And is he going to receive the ball here? Yes, he is. After a second, and that's a poor touch. And how on earth has that gone out? How did he not keep that in play? And the ref says, not the ref, the manager says poor timing there, but I can't see where he went wrong there. And good defending eventually by our defender. That's a good through ball, and it was a good cross, as the commentator said. Thankfully not making it through though. There's some good build-up play by Almeria here. He could spin and take the shot, but he hasn't opted to. And nobody's closing him down. What are they doing? Finally, a decent tackle by one of our teammates there. Still don't know everybody's name yet, what position they play in. But yeah, and is Sergio going to receive the ball here? No, he's not. They're just 1-2ing. Yeah, just keep going, lads. Yeah, that wasn't the best. And there's shots on now, and that's a great save by Rene in goal. Like I said, he's going to be very tough to break down. And yeah, I accidentally pressed the pause button there. Sorry about that. Gameplay seems to be a bit laggy today for some reason, so I'm sorry about that. Not sure if it's the recording or if it's the game, but I'm pretty sure it's the recording. And a good... Oh, that was unlucky. It would have been a good tackle by Sergio if he had have won the ball cleanly. Not cleanly, if he'd have won the ball and kept the ball on him, but unfortunately not quite able to do so. And Almeria have a chance here. And that's poor defending. The defender should have got there, and thankfully it was a tame effort and the keeper managing to save it. But that was just poor. That was poor defending. He just ran through the mid, he just nutmegged him, and then, yeah. And that was the first time, well, attempted first time pass by Sergio there. It's pretty poor if you ask me. But yeah, I do believe that's Estepinian there. No, it's not. Never mind. I'm pretty sure Estepinian is the right back. I'm not sure. I mean, that's like the only guy Sergio knows at the moment, so I'm not sure if he's even on the pitch, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, and Sergio's just taken a bit too long on the ball there. The passes need to be quick and snappy, but they don't seem to be at the moment. And Sergio with a good pass there, good idea. He's trying to make a run for the player, but he doesn't end up passing it to him. And there's a good chance for us to score here. And somehow he has managed to hit it off target. And let's take a look at this again. Somehow, he really should have done better there. He should have at least got it on target. So in the 40th minute now, the score remains 0-0, but we've had some good chances. This is promising play by us. We've looked, well, we haven't been clinical on finishing. If not, we would have been 1 or 2-0 up by now. But yeah, I mean, if Almeria end up taking the lead before the first half ends, then they definitely won't deserve it, because we've been the dominant team, we've had the better play, everything like that. They wouldn't deserve it. And that was a good turn by Sergio to keep the ball on him, and a bit of a weak pass, to be honest, but that is a great save by Rene. That is a great save by Rene. I mean, that was well hit. Nutmegged the defender, and that was curving, whatever. And thankfully for Almeria, Rene managing to get a solid hand to it and saving it. And that was a poor corner. And is the ref going to blow his whistle here? Yes, he is. In my opinion, that first half was pretty decent. I enjoyed playing it. And it was pretty entertaining, if you ask me. We were the dominant team. I mean, we really should be ahead, but the half-time score remains RCD Mallorca 0, UD Almeria 0. So skipping forward to the second half now, we're still on the pitch, thankfully. We haven't had too much to do in terms of creating chances, and we're on a 6.4 rating, which isn't too bad. It's pretty good if you ask me. But we could be doing a lot more for the team. We could be getting involved a lot more. Like, see, doing this kind of stuff more often, and Sergio failing to create a good cross, failing to switch the play. That's like the third or fourth time he's tried to do that and has completely messed up. Yeah, I mean, if we get involved more, then that will definitely be good for our rating. Try not to lose it there, Sergio. That'll definitely be good for our rating. And yeah, I mean, that is a poor return pass by the striker there. I really need to learn their names, I'm sorry guys. 55 minutes in now, still 0-0 and no more chances in the second half after 11 minutes now. And Sergio with a great run here. Can he whip it in? Unfortunately, just getting out-muscled by their defender. Yeah, that was unlucky really. That was a great run by Sergio, and he's won the ball back here. Excellent work by Sergio. He tried to get the through ball, but unfortunately the teammate getting in the way, and he's won it back again. Excellent work by Sergio in these last few minutes here, and they're working the ball around very nicely. Unfortunately, it comes to nothing. I mean, if we'd have scored there, then Sergio would have been heavily part of that, and Sergio, in my opinion, would have deserved quite a bit of credit, but unfortunately it didn't come to anything. A poor turn there by Sergio. Yeah, now he's going to have to come back and try and win the ball back for his team, but unfortunately not able to do so, and he's intercepted, and it was a good touchdown, but it's a poor pass. He's gave it away in a dangerous position now, and a chance for Almeria, and they take the lead. RCD Mallorca 0, UD Almeria 1. Not deserving to be ahead, but they've just took their chance and tucked it away nicely. The whole team celebrating there. I mean, that's just poor defending. They gave him far too much space, and that's just a great finish. I mean, the animation isn't really realistic, but that's just a great finish. No way was our keeper ever going to get there. So yeah, RCD Mallorca 0, UD Almeria 1. And we're at home as well, so that's not good. So if we do end up losing, that'll be 2 losses on the trot. And yeah, we don't want that, because that means we'd remain bottom of the table unless somebody else has had a loss in the first game and a loss in this second game, and get heavily thrashed like 4-5-0 or something. Maybe not that much, but still, it doesn't matter. It's besides the point really, but not great stuff by our defence there. Skipping forward now, and Sergio unfortunately being taken off the pitch now. I don't think Sergio did too bad, played 70 minutes. He didn't do too badly if you ask me. I mean, let's just watch the rest of the match, because we're obviously on the bench. And also we want to see what happens, so... Oh, the stats suggest otherwise there. It's been 50-50. I'd say we'd have been the more dominant side, but... Yeah. I mean, see if we can work something here. Come on, lads. I mean, we're keeping possession nicely, with some good passes, but we're just not building it up quick enough. I mean, more of the forward pass, and that's just a poor pass. I mean, it was a good idea, it was poorly executed, and if the striker had closed the goalkeeper Rene down, then they possibly would have forced him into the mistake, and possibly an equalising goal for Mallorca, but unfortunately that not quite happening. Yeah, a little bit disappointing that we're 1-0 behind, and that's a good pass, but the flagsman puts his flag up, and he's offside, and Almeria making a change here. Yeah, I mean, we haven't played badly, but we just haven't been clinical enough. We've created the chances, well, some of them, and the strikers just haven't done well enough and just haven't finished them. We've had a few clear-cut chances and they've just wasted them. Yeah, 87 minutes in now, and there's only 3... Is it 87? No, 83 minutes in, sorry. Don't know what I saw. 83 minutes in now, 84 now. And there's only 6 minutes and plus added time, and that's a great pass, but unfortunately the player just offside there. Are we going to get a replay? Because I would like to see a replay and see if that is offside or not. So let's see. No, we are not. So We don't know whether the linesman was lying or if he got it right or if he got it horribly wrong. But if he hadn't have put his flag up, then we would have been through, and hopefully then we would have finished the chance and brought the game back to 1-1. I mean, Almeria having another chance there. If you ask me, the defenders are just giving them too much space and time on the ball. We're not closing them down quick enough. It's a little disappointing, really. I mean, if we do end up losing this game, which we probably will with only 1 minute left now, this will probably be our last chance of the game, and he sent it through, and it's a good chance. Unfortunately, Rene just saving it. I mean, that was good effort. I mean, that was good from the angle he was on just to get it on target, but it's a good stop by Rene as well. Are we going to get time to take the corner? Yes, we are. That's poor refereeing, if you ask me. But I'm not going to complain. If it's a chance to get us back in the game, then yeah, poor corner. I expect the referee's going to blow his whistle here, and he does. A disappointing result. No points on the table in the first 2 games of the season here. Yes, that's disappointing. We were dominant. We were the dominant side. Jose Corpas getting featured there. Obviously the guy scoring the goal with that excellent finish. But as I was saying, it was an okay performance. Just defence and finishing wasn't good enough. The final score: RCD Mallorca 0, UD Almeria 1. But yeah, we ended up finishing with a 6.2 match rating, but I'm pretty sure we were on a 6.4 when we were subbed off. But oh well. So we'll take a look at who got man of the match, and it was indeed Jose from Almeria getting man of the match with that really good finish. So you can pause the video here now and see the 2 other games results from in the league. But yeah, not the start we were hoping for in this first episode. Yeah, I am a bit disappointed. Just checking out the injury. Somebody else Is that Castro again? Carlos Castro has ended up injuring himself again. Yeah. Or was that the message from... There, that was the message from the match day, because it says 2nd of the 9th, 2018 there. So, yeah. So I think we'll call it quits there for today. Just take a look at the standings once more. Us at the bottom of the table, but we're not the only ones. And UD Las Palmas up in first. Let's take a look at the results from the weekend. But if you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up, smash the like button, leave a little nice comment for a chance of getting a shout out, and turn on notifications for even more. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in episode 4.